Final, number 5 seed in the red shirt, Rhonda Rajic from Phoenix, Arizona versus the number 1 player in the world, Paola Longoria in the white shirt from Monterrey, Mexico. Rhonda puts 2 quick points in the board, 2 serving 0. That one's going to be short. The second serve coming up. Side out, Longoria in the box for the first time, 0 serving 3. A serve, that ball cracked out in that back left corner, 1 serving 3. Skip ball, side out, 3-1. 27 years for this event. This event originated in Arlington, Virginia at the Crystal City Sport and Health Club. And when that club closed, the Sport Fit here in Maryland picked up the event. We're glad they did. Special thanks to Mike and Karen Grizz, who are tournament directors this weekend. They do so much for racquetball, tirelessly volunteering, both for amateur and now, just recently, now the IRT. They're part of the IRT board. Three serving 1. Longoria in the box, serving at 1-3 to Rhonda Rajic. Unforced error by Rajic. 2 serves 3. Rhonda appealing for a short serve call. Referee called an ace serve. 1 line judge agreed, 1 disagreed, so that call stands. It was so close. It really depended on what angle you were sitting, where that looked good or bad. So such a close serve, but that's why the line judges are here. Skip ball by Rajic. 6 serving 3. Racquetball by Longoria. 4 serving 7. This is game 1. Pro rules, we're playing best out of 5 games. Games to 11, win by 2. Good court coverage and nice patience there by Paola Longoria. 7 serving 4. It's been a full tournament this weekend. A great pro draw for us, as well as a lot of amateur competition. Both men's open, actually it was an IRT satellite event, so they got a couple local guys playing who are regular IRT players. A big men's open draw, mixed open doubles as a good draw. Plus tons of other amateur divisions. Yes. Game 1 goes to Paola Longoria, 11-4. We'll take a 90-second break. We'll be back here live in Laurel, Maryland. So the winner of this match will face Herrera in the final tomorrow at 12 noon Eastern Time. And of course, following this single semifinal, we've got our 2 doubles semifinals. Should be 2 good matches. Diving it by Rajic. But a cross-court pass by Longoria. She goes up 2-0. Skip ball side out. I'm sorry, I had the score wrong. It's 2 serving 0. Skip ball. 3 serving 0 for Rhonda Rajic. Short serve, second serve coming up. Longoria in the box, serving at 0-4. Another skip ball by Racic. They're all about the same skip. She's in the center toward the front of the court, trying to hit straight in. She's standing facing the wall, and just at least 4 times she just found. Short serve. Two serving 4. This event for the calendar year for the LPRT, the last event of 2018. Holidays and to celebrate the new year. And last January 20th, Greenville, South Carolina. Amateur divisions. Been there yet? Weekend in South Carolina, the end of January. see what we can do about the freezing stream. We'll get our IT director, Jay Josie, to take a look at that. Game number 2, 4, serving 6. Paola Longoria in the white shirt won that first game. Short serve. Great shot, a fan favorite. Fans like that one. Four serving 6. We apologize again for the freezing. Sometimes we're just kind of constrained by the local internet that we have. So if there's a lot of people on, even though it's a hard line, if there's a lot of people on the internet using the internet in the club, then there's a little delay. But hopefully we're back to a fluid stream. Thank you for sticking around with us. Appeal used, that call stands. Ooh, excuse me. No. Seven serving 4. Good mix-up of serve by Longoria. Short serve called. Serving 4. The winner of this match is going to take on Alexandra Herrera. She won the earlier semifinals in 3 games. She was playing really tough. Side out, 4 serves 9. Honda earns another point, 5 serves 9. Short serve. Nine serving 5. Replay hinder called, still 9 serves 5. Short serve, second serve coming up. Short. Second serve. Smart shot for Rhonda to cut that ball off. She hits a cross-court pass, side out, and we have a timeout. We'll be back here live in 45 seconds. Welcome back. This is due after a timeout. Quick side out for Paola. She's in the box. She was in the box, serving at 9-5. And a side out for Rhonda. Great shot. Great backhand pinch into that left corner. 5. Side out again, still 9-5. Longoria won that first game. And she's got game in game number 2, 10 serving 5. She wins game number 2 with an ace serve. We'll be back here live again. We have to restart our live. All right, welcome back to the 2017 Christmas Classic. This is game number 3 of our second semifinal match. 0 over Rhonda Rajic. She is serving here in game 3. I have the pleasure of talking to the director of the Military Racquetball Federation, Stephen Harper. Thank you for joining us.
CJ, what a match this evening. Thank you guys for allowing us to come on up just for a moment. Man, this is a great game. I've seen both of them play for quite a while. As a matter of fact, I didn't grow up with Rhonda, but Rhonda and I go way back since, about 2008, since the Military Racquetball Federation got started. And we want to say welcome back to Maryland. This is a great turnout. You have excellent players on the tournament, on the tour now, and I'm just glad to be part of it. I mean, this is a great match right here in the semifinals. Both of them are shooting hard.
Very talented players.
Oh my goodness. I mean, I think this is like the best in the world that you're going to get, you know, from all different countries, from all different aspects. To watch these at a high level play like this, you can't get any better.
Right, so we're at game 3, 1 serving 3. So Stephen, can you tell everybody a little bit about what you do for Military Racquetball?
TJ, it's a crazy story. We started back in 2008. So I teach racquetball to wounded warriors and disabled veterans. I had a crazy idea when I was in the Navy to actually set up a racquetball court on the aircraft carrier. Never been done before, and from there on, we've been teaching, going around the country to our wounded warriors all over, the United States, teaching them the fundamentals of the game. And we deal with a lot of different type of veterans and wounded warriors, from those who have been in combat, who lost their limbs, dealing with anger management issues, traumatic brain injury, PTSD. We deal with them all. And it is. But here's the most amazing part of it is when you get them on the court, whether it be from a wheelchair or an amputee or just dealing with some homeless issues. When you get them on the court, they just transform. It's the excitement of just being able to play and release a lot of that frustration.
Competition, learning something.
Oh yeah, great shot by Paolo. The thing of racquetball that I love about the sport, one, it's a self-competition. In other words, you don't, and I'm offend some people who play basketball and football and all that other, but in this sport here, you are your opponent. In other words, if you come on the court and practice for 30 minutes just hitting several shots, that's a workout within itself. And then when you're able to perfect the practice when you're playing in just a league match or at a high level tournament like here, the spark just re-engages a lot of these veterans to where they still keep that warfighter spirit. That's the thing that the military has embedded in us all, but when they transition back to live society, they have no place to go. So getting them on the court kind of revives that spirit. That's when you know what? Exactly. I mean, I can go around the country teaching or whatever, but when I come to a tournament, you just still have that family environment. Yeah, I've seen people who I haven't seen in maybe a year, and you might go to one tournament, like, going down to South Carolina, where you guys are going to be at next in January. Haven't been to South Carolina forever, but I know I'm going to meet some friends, and that's what a lot of veterans get, that camaraderie, being back with other veterans. Just sparks that interest with them again.
Now I know the Wounded Warriors racquetball is very special to Rwanda.
Yeah.
Big father was a veteran. To both of them.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. So Dennis, he was in the Air Force, and he was actually. Dennis was with us when we actually set up the racquetball court on the aircraft carrier out in San Diego. So it means a lot to Rhonda, and I think a lot of the other players are starting to understand the importance of it. I mean, we play the game and we take it for granted how to hit a shot, a forehand, a backhand, a pinch, a blah, blah, whatever. But when you talk to somebody who's never even picked up a racket before, and they get it. When the light bulb comes on, it just wakes them up, and that's what we like to see. Great shot. Rhonda was, I tipped my half off to Rhonda. When she just got off the tour about 3 years ago, she actually flew in. I think it was one of your tournaments that you had international. She got off a plane, drove for 5 hours to come down. She lived in Arizona at the time, and she drove 5 hours to San Diego to help teach a class at Balboa Hospital. I mean, we got all kind of players. The Keys. The Michelle and even De La Rosa, who's on the tour, when we went to Arizona, they even came out, and her father helped set up a clinic in the Phoenix VA medical system. So we got a lot of these clinics going around the country. And our biggest thing right now, our biggest push is we got so many clinics that now we're starting to look for help for instructors who can help teach the basics.
If somebody wanted to get involved in
Yeah.
where do they go?
So before I answer that, we want to make sure, great shot. It's not, they don't have to be in the military to serve or to help us out. We're working several partnerships with the USRA, with WAR, hopefully with LPRT, and a lot of volunteers who play can help just by teaching the basics. And we're not trying to make good shot.
I say, Rhonda, let's go!
We're not trying to make these veterans and wounded warriors pros. If that's what they want to do, let's go for it. But right now, we just want to teach them the basics. So to answer that question, one, do you have to be in the military to help MRF, Military Racquetball Federation? No, you don't. If they're interested, all they have to do is go to our website or go to our Facebook page and send us a message, militaryracquetball.com or Facebook at militaryracquetball.com. Send a quick shout out. I'll respond back, or someone from our team would send them a message where they are locally, and then we'll make a contact and we just go from there. The great thing is the Department of Veteran Affairs is starting to see what we're doing. So at that level here, being the DC area, we get a lot of dignitaries. We get a lot of, I don't want to use the word politician. We're not going to turn this sport into a political thing. But the bottom line is we're in a lot of states. And a lot of people, a lot of dignitaries, a lot of local players, have courts right there where they are. And that's the beauty of it. So to answer your question, that's a great question, TJ, and we appreciate it. If they are interested, again, just reach out to us. They can actually send me an email to my email account, and I'll say it slow because I have to do the shout out. So my email is steven.c.harper392@gmail, so I'll spell it out. STEVEN.c.harper, HARPER 392@gmail.com. Or again, if they just go to our website, we have a contact section there, or Facebook. We would love to have a conversation with them.
That's great. What a great way to get involved in racquetball and give back to our racquetball community. So if you have some time and you can help out the Military Racquetball Federation and give a contact.
TJ, I was talking to my buddy Jay, and we were saying, what is the grassroots of the sport now? A lot of people say it's declining, it's on the downswing. I totally disagree with that, because we got a lot of veterans now that are looking for something to do. If we can just get them a racket, ball, and on the court, we got a brand new community that's out there looking for that camaraderie, looking for that challenge. So I wouldn't say that the sport is dying. I would say we have to reinvent the sport to reach a different population.
I would agree with you. I also just got back from a trip to Bolivia.
Oh, really?
And I would say it's definitely not a dying sport down there. It is so popular and just keeps growing.
Yeah.
In Bolivia and South America, which is really great to see.
See, dive once. Great hustle.
They're going to get a replay hinder on that one.
I mean, you got the best of the best players. I mean, right here. You don't get this every day, and to see them leave it all on the court, to see them dive, to see them really go for shots. That's the basics to them, but it's amazing to us of what they can do. So I would say to the fans, keep practicing, because I got to, right, Jay? Matter of fact, I'm going to send the shout out, if it's okay, down to South Carolina. This is our first time. Jay is actually teaching a class in Augusta, Georgia, to a population group of about 8 to 12 veterans at the Augusta VA Medical Center. And this is our first time being in Augusta. Oh my goodness. Excellent. Excellent.
So we're tied up here in game 3 at 7-7.
Man.
Ronda Rage is serving. Short serve.
Short serve. Did she give up on her, or did the ball do something? I don't know.
She didn't know what to do with it. But yes, the ladies tour, they're just so impressive. They're so talented right now. There's so much depth. Starting with a round of 32s yesterday morning, we had numerous 5-day matches. We had 2 matches go 12-10 in the 5th. Same thing with our round of 16. It's just very competitive right now.
And TJ, I mean, you're starting, oh, good shots. Jeez. I mean, the matches are starting at 10 o'clock in the morning on a Friday. 11 o'clock in the morning. So that tells you that there's a good population of high competitive players still out there. And that's what we want.
On that return, 9 serving 7. This is game 3. Paula Longoria, who is serving, won those first 2 games. Short serve called. The winner of this match will meet Alexandra Herrera in the finals tomorrow at 12 noon Eastern Time.
Another tough match. I saw that, and that they can play. Do not take that game lightly.
And they all have a different style.
They
each
do,
have
yeah.
a little bit of a different game plan, game style, strengths, weaknesses, although Paula doesn't seem to have too many weaknesses lately.
Yeah. You know, at this level, I believe it's who can remain consistent the longest.
These 2 players have played so many times.
Yes.
They're having a good time, and they respect each other's game. Veteran out of South Florida. Thank you.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, thank you for reaching out. Like I said, like Steven said, go ahead and check out their website, and you can contact them.
And who is this?
Frank Garcia.
Okay, tell them we'll see them at Beach Bash. They have an incredible outdoor following as well, and I think you guys know down in Sarasota, great game. Great match.
Paula Longoria moves on to the finals of the 27th annual Christmas Fantastic. Thank you for joining us. We'll be back here in about 15 minutes for our first pro doubles semifinal.